Hi guys, it's Lisa from Nurse Lisa channel, and here's the inspiration piece for this week's In Your Pocket Tuesday. And I have all my photos ready and the cards that I want to use from the Scraptastic kit, and I believe this is for the kit is from February. And this layout is February 8th through February 14th. And I have that card that says "Oh Happy Day," and then those other cards which are absolutely gorgeous. I love, love, love these colors. So what I took from this inspiration piece was I don't typically like to, or no, I don't, it's not that I don't like gold. I typically don't use it. I don't know why. It's not that I don't like it, but I decided that I would go ahead and take the little bit, little tiny touch of gold out of that inspiration piece and go with it. So these are Mombi chips from Me and My Big Ideas, and I fell in love with these when I saw them, and I had them in my stash, so I decided to go look through my stash and challenge myself to use some gold. So it was a lot of fun, and you know, I used these and then some other, I think they were gold stickers from Pink Paisley. So these are chipboards and they're beautiful. I just love them, and I'm going to continue to use these up because I have probably like 6 sheets of them. So this beautiful one I thought went perfect with this photo that I took of the parking lot coming out of work one day. My husband had picked me up because the roads were really slippery, and we were coming out and the sun was shining on those trees, which I thought was gorgeous. So I had him pull over right in front of the emergency room doors. Oh God, I kill myself sometimes. And yeah, he's funny. Anyways, and I took a photo. You know, you can't miss these opportunities in life. So I grabbed a photo and I decided that I'd go ahead and put that beautiful over it. And then I used that 4x6 card, which I just love these colors. Then I always like to take photos of progression of snow. I like to know and look back and say, oh, there's the Pink Paisley um, photo stickers I was talking about. Sorry, that was like a total squirrel. And and then I can look back and say, oh, you know, how much snow did we get? Da da da. And we haven't gotten a lot of snow this year. We had a lot. We've had a lot of rain and icy times and a lot of you know, sleet and stuff like that. So I'm just amazed every month I take a photo of the house and I'm like, whoa, we don't have a lot of snow. This, I think I already told you, this is week February 8th through February 14th. Busy week. We had my husband's birthday, we had Valentine's Day, and then we had my close friend at work, her baby shower. So I helped out do her baby shower. I took my husband away for a getaway weekend to the city. And yeah, and so it was, you know, I tried to take some of the photos and do it in just my regular Project Life spread. And then I have other photos that I'm making a mini album for my friend for the baby shower. So this here, my sister for Valentine's Day, she sent me a beautiful bouquet of flowers to work, and they were so pretty. And the card read, "You make my heart happy, Kim." And my sister and I are really close. She's my only sister, or my only sibling. So I took a photo of the card, and then I decided I wanted to keep the card too because it was really sentimental. I didn't want to throw it out. And then I decided I wanted to use both. So I'm trying to fit them both on this card that says, "Oh Happy Day." And I like using ephemera, my own ephemera from places that we go, and brochures and things like that, because I think it adds a little bit of personal, like a personal touch to your layout. And also it adds texture and color and things like that. So sometimes I base the color theme, which obviously this week I'm not, but um, upon like the ephemera or whatever things I'm using. So here I decided in my kit, I also received the little vellum. It looks like an envelope. It's hard to see right now because it's kind of blending in, and that's why I'm using this gold heart, because you can't really see the vellum heart that's the cutout. It's in the middle of that envelope, but those were so cute. We got those in our kit, Scraptastic kit, so I wanted to put that little gold there too. And then those gold bowls, which I've had in my stash, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to dig out my gold and challenge myself to use it. It's not that, like I said, it's not that I don't like gold. It's just that for some reason, it's just not the first color of choice. So I am working on this. And then that card above that says "this week," I just love the way that it was divided like that, and that there was 2 tones of color. and I liked the way that the white was kind of bright and it brought out the white in some of the other photos and things like that. So I guess I'm fighting with that card to stick it down because I put like a ton of tape on there. Yeah, so I decided to put this on top and then week on the bottom, and I just kind of like the way that it was divided like that. And I decided to just leave it simple. I was going to put other things on there, and then I said, nope, I just like that. So, yeah, once I, like, 10 years from now, finish this one card, oh my gosh. You ever do that? Like, it seems like you're working on it, and you're just going about your time, and then, like, then you watch your video back, and you're like, gosh, it took me, like, 10 minutes to do this one card. But anyways, I'm just taking my time because, you know, you're in your scrapbooking room, you're doing your thing, and I'm going to add more glue. Those bows came with foam tape, but when I put it down, it was like sticking up too far and I wasn't going to be able to get it in the pocket. So anyways, I was at work and they paged me out to the front desk, and there it was, this big, huge bouquet of flowers. And I thought, you know, everyone's like, oh, your husband sent them. And I was like, oh, that's really nice. And they were from my sister, and there's another story about the flowers from my husband. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. But this story is, see those flowers? Sunflowers are one of my favorite flowers. So she always knows that. And I just thought that was so sweet. And she's going through some really hard times right now. And I just thought that was really thoughtful. So there's some pictures in there from the baby shower, and one of our other friends who's out on maternity leave, she brought her baby, so it was really nice to see them. And then my friend Sarah, who was having the baby, which there's me holding her belly down there, she also plays the violin, and she's very talented. She went to Juilliard before she got into nursing, and her and her husband played for us during the baby shower, which was really, really nice. And that chipboard says dream all day long, and I thought that was really appropriate for Chloe sleeping during the baby shower, and she's so adorable. And I edited some of these photos in Photoshop just to kind of tone the colors down a little bit and kind of give them a dreamy look, if that makes any sense. And let's see, so the other photo down the lower right was just pretty much through the window, Polly and her snow bath that she does every morning when there's snow out. And it's funny because she doesn't like the cold or the snow on her paws, but she will stick her face in a snowbank and like rub it all over. And so I was looking out the window, making sure she was going to pee, and she looked up at me, and she had, and I don't know, it's probably hard to see um, with a small photo, but her whole face was covered in snow, and it was so cute. So here is one of my favorite stamp sets from Scraptastic, and I love these corner stamps. There's two stamp sets that I use the corner stamps, this and one of the other ones, and I absolutely love this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on there. Yeah, that sunset on those trees, I don't know. Sometimes, you know, you just see a photo and you just got to grab the opportunity. And it's not like I tied up the ambulances from coming in. I just said, "Stop the car." My husband's pretty patient. If you guys are followers over on my Nurse Lisa channel, you'll see my husband, you know, has done a couple videos with me, and he's pretty supportive, and yeah, I feel really fortunate, and I definitely do not take that for granted. That card I put highlights on there in case you can't really see that. Yeah, he's pretty supportive, and I'm probably being a little, you know, prejudiced because he's my husband, but probably the best guy ever, especially when it comes to my hobby, because I mean, there's so many different times when, you know, I'll need something, or I'll ask him to pick up something, and or he'll surprise me with something that I mentioned I needed, and I totally thought he was like ignoring me because he was watching football. And then he'll come home with it, and I'll be like, oh crud, I didn't, like, you know, say, oh, you're ignoring me at all. I was in my head thinking he didn't hear a word I just said, but he did. So men are funny like that. So here I can't finish any layout without adding a little bit of twine, and yeah, and then I'm gonna pull off all those enamel dots that I just stuck down. Because, you know, that's what we do. We stick stuff down, then we pull stuff up. So the birthday weekend that I took my husband away for his birthday. We went to the city. Those pictures I just put in pockets, and I'm going to do those in like a couple other spreads because you can't fit everything sometimes in one week, especially if you go away. So it's sometimes kind of a nice idea just to put them in pockets and not do a lot of embellishments. I think I have some ephemera too that I saved. So I'll probably just go ahead and, you know, take out some page protectors and just edit the photos, cut them down, trim them up, and put them in pockets. And that way I'll have them in there because I'm not going to do a mini album with them. And then I'm going to make a mini album. I'm actually doing it right now for my friend for her baby shower. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, and join me again for In Your Pocket Tuesday, and I will talk to you guys real soon. Bye, YouTube.